I'm just going off a rant here, and I felt very inclined to make something about this because I've never felt this before in trading in my whole entire almost 3 years of doing this. And, it's quite special to me, I guess, because for once I feel like I've gotten to that, I've gotten to that point in my trading, and I feel like no one talks about it. They always talk about their aha moment, and I thought I had one. I had a video posted about an aha moment that I thought I had, and I'm going to be honest, it's a fallacy. There is no aha moment, and the only thing that changes is your perception of everything on trading. Literally, that's it. It just changes. It just flips. It's just, if I don't do this, I can change my life. If I do not go and risk everything I have on a losing trade like I used to do all the time. To be brutally honest, I did that in October all the time. Granted, I was surrounded by terrible individuals all the time with bad habits, but I had a great system, terrible mindset. And, I was just working for everybody else because I've made money, done all the things that everyone wishes they could do, but it's like something feels off. And the only thing that was off was me. It wasn't my system. It wasn't my information. I've worked harder than everybody at this. And the crazy part is that one simple message, and I feel like this can help everybody, of what if I don't do that? What happens? What if I don't over leverage? What if I don't over risk? What if I don't make a bad habit today? Just today. What if I don't do that just today while I trade? And slowly and rapidly, actually, it'll start to change a little bit, gradually. And then it's like, wow, what if I do that for a month? What happens for a month? And then it's like, all right, well, I had a slow month, but I didn't do any the bad habits I would normally do. I didn't blow my account because I didn't make this certain amount of money. I didn't go butt shit crazy because I didn't like where the P&L was at the end of the month. But granted, P&L was green. It was green. I had 16 winning days in January. 16 winning days in January. And 2 losing days. 2. And that wasn't a system problem. It was all my brain. And I'm pretty much desolate in this. You're going to have to lose everybody you know to start actually understanding it, because a lot of people just are full of shit. And I don't know what this video is going to be titled, but it'll probably be I made it. I'm at that point in my career where I'm I've made it. I'm here. Everyone talks about it, but no one says anything about it. I have made it to this point, and it's not as crazy as everyone believes. Nothing changes besides your brain. That's it. Besides your mental capacity to perceive trading, that's all that trading changed. It's all that it was. I know everything. I know all the concepts. I know more than 99% of every ICT person out there because I've worked my ass off. But I didn't work my ass off in one field. And that's where that what if came from. That is exactly where that what if came from. And, I thought it was something worth talking about because it is, I don't even know how to explain it. It's crazy. I'm in this weird phase of, I don't really need to, sit on my chart for 19 hours a day. I don't really need to do all that other stuff I love to do. And I love trading. You have to be absolutely insane. I got told the other day that, you do this too much. I got told this all the time. Even by people that do it. They were like, you need to get a hobby. You need to go find something to do. You don't need to just sit on your chart all the time. You need to go find a hobby. You need to go do something else, make something else of yourself. And I'm just like, they don't get it. They don't get where I'm at. Like, they don't understand that, like, this is my hobby. This is my something else. This is everything. There is no option or plan B. There's none of that. This has to work. And I feel like if you have that mentality and you believe it, like I do, I've been doing for years, those people fade away and then they just leave because they just don't get it. They don't understand. They'll try to lecture you upon, oh, well, you know, I do work hard, but I have a good balance. You're full of shit. You don't work hard at all. 90% of those people that say that, they're not on the charts at 9 o'clock at night until 12 a.m. like I am. They're not sitting on their screen bright and early, ready to get on the charts. Sitting here analyzing, trying to learn. That's literally all I'm trying to do every single day is trying to learn. And those people are fucking toxic. Get the fuck away from them. Get away from them. Just don't even respond. Don't text them. Don't say anything. Get away from them. There's just no point to staying around people like that. They're soul-sucking losers is what they is. Like, my life has changed so much ever since I got away from it. I've been away from all of those type of people for 4 months probably now. My life has like done a complete 180 because it's just me. It's just me. And everyone preaches it, but nobody does it. I didn't do it, that's for certain. And they all have terrible habits. Like every single one of them. They're like, oh, well, I just want to, play a game or two, play some video games. It's like, fuck that shit. Delete your video games. I don't have any video games anymore. Delete them all. You don't need them. You don't have time. Time is running out. And people are so just like, oh, I can sit here and just relax and, I'll do it, an hour today and then I'll do maybe 30 minutes tomorrow. How are you able to say that? Like, and say I'm gonna make it. Like, what makes you different? Like, you're no different than the 99% that does this shit and loses. I don't understand. Like, this is insane. It's insanity. Everyone that says that shit, and the only people that I've known, that I've met, that I've had the pleasure of speaking with, that have actually gotten to that pinnacle of success that everybody wants, does the same thing I just did. Same fucking thing. And they all wrap around that one little idea of get away from those people, change your brain, and just grind. That's literally it. Just grind. Everyone thinks they understand grinding. They're like, oh, I'm sitting here, I'm back testing, I'm grinding. That is a grind. But what makes it worthwhile for you to grind that out? Like, why do you do it? Why do you do it? Well, I want repetition. Perfect. Do it again. And do it again. Do it again. My goal was 60 hours a month, at least, on FX replay. And I don't think that's enough. I think I could go 100. I think I could do 3 days a month, fully. I think I can do anything. That's the point. That's literally it. I have to do more. That is where you want to be at, and you will succeed so far and so fast. And then it's like it's just like Alex Ramosi says, first nothing happens, and then nothing happens, and then nothing happens, and then something happens, and then everything happens. Once you're in the then something happens. Like, wow, this is working. And if I do that, it works, right? Like, if I just, if I do what I've been doing, it works. So what do I not need to do to make it not work? And believe it or not, the people that you surround yourself with will make it not work. And I knew that, but I didn't believe it because I'm such an most people are very empathetic people, and you know what? Fuck the people. Fuck people at all. Like, you don't need people. I'm not doing this for people. I'm doing this for my family. I don't give a shit about anybody else. I could give a fuck about anybody else. And that should be your mindset too. I'm going to be honest. It's really ruthless, but it'll save you from a lot of trauma and heartbreak. Because if you just say, I don't give a fuck about people, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Cut him off. Don't talk to him. Cast a shadow so big that he can't even fucking walk near you because he starts crying of what he wishes he had. That's where I'm going to be. And already. Because that's when then everything happens. Because I feel like I am in that then everything happens. A lot of traders say that. Why is it different? Why? What does that even mean? Like, what were you even? What is this whole rant about? Why are you ranting again? Well, I wouldn't say I'm ranting. I feel like this is trading in a sense. Well, actually, it's 100% trading, because this can impact your trading and change your life. Absolutely, really fast. It can do that. And if you change the things that people don't change, which is, I was so hell-bent on not changing my mindset at all. Like, at all. I wanted to sit there and be the same person I've always been, wanting the same thing I've always wanted. But you can't be the same person you've always been, wanting the same thing you've always wanted. You can do everything to get it, but something's going to have to change. You're going to have to change in your run to get it. So I feel like you should definitely take a learn from that, because it's early in the morning. Oh, I had a voice crack. It's early in the morning, and I'm just gonna make this video long and recorded for everybody, because then we're gonna trade after this. And then when you go in with such heavy and perceptionist to look at this stuff, and then you, in your heart of heart, know all the outcomes. You've already mastered the outcomes. That's easy. That's the easy part. That is the easy part. You're doing the easy part. If you're doing all of the work, that's the easy part. The hard part is the what if. What if I don't do this? And then don't do it. Because you've done the other outcome, right? Like, you've done the revenge trading. You've done the, I'm not going to risk this amount this time. I've done this. I've done that. I've done this. But what if you don't? What happens then? Like, what if I don't do it for a week? What happens? Does my account get bigger? Maybe not. Maybe not the first week. Maybe not the second week. Maybe not the third week. But that fifth week, you'll see some change. Or maybe that sixth week, you'll see some change. And I think that's insane, because that's exactly how I came in to November and December, and especially January, because I was not having this taken away from me. I earned, and I deserve this. That is how I think. I deserve this. I worked harder than every person at this. I know it in my soul. Like, that is it's sounds arrogant. Sounds like, oh, you don't know my life. I don't give a fuck about your life, because this is my life. I'm saying what I'm doing. I work harder than all of you. And I challenge me on. I mean, I'm going to be honest. You can challenge me all about it. And if you do, I'll give you the crown. Then I won't say everybody. I'll say your name in it. But 90% of people don't work this. 99, honestly. There is a small percentage of people that do, but not many. Not that I know of. I don't know anybody personally that works harder than me. That would have me scared shitless if I was somebody that didn't work very hard. If I was an average work ethic Joe, I would I'd have to get my shit together. Because I cannot comprehend the fact that I am doing average things expecting extraordinary results. How the hell does that make any sense? I'm just gonna hop on my chart for about an hour a day. I didn't put that much effort into it, but I'll be chilling. I'll make a lot of money. It's easy. When you're into it, you're still doing, and you might actually find success in that. You might get a payout or two, but you're not gonna have longevity. You're not gonna get any of the lifestyle at all, because you fucking suck. That's just it. You just suck. You don't work hard. I will beat you in a month what you do in a year. I do more time in a month than you do in a whole entire year. That would make me crazy if somebody said that out on a YouTube video. And I want you to be fired up, because that's the point. I don't want you to look at average and be like, I have an average work ethic. I have an average, amount of information. Fuck the average. Go find more. Go learn more. Go start doing more. Do more in training. That's it. That's literally it. Do more. Do more. That's it. It's not that hard. Just do more. Why is it so difficult for everybody? Why does everybody want to use this? Why does everyone want to use inversion for value gap? You ever noticed that? Everyone that trades ICT loves inversions. That's all they trade. To be honest, they're camel toeing off somebody's back. I mean, it's the easier route. I made this way up for myself because I want to have mine. I want my personality in this. I fucking hate inversions. Do I trade them? Yeah, I will. I will now. They're not bad. They're pretty good. But it won't outplay mine. It won't play out my stuff. I don't like 0.5 Rs. Maybe you do. I don't want to partial at a 0.5 R. That's really dumb. I'm a high RR rewarded person. I like high RR, small risk. I'm getting besides myself again because this is a little pre-market session brand. Let's see if even I have the storage to post a video like this because this will be a long one. But I feel like it's very important to. I'll probably cut this one up into bits as well. To have some sort of what if to drive yourself. Because you've already determined that you're making it, right? We're just going to factor that in. Like, if you're crazy and you're obsessed, and people think they're obsessed, you don't know obsession. Like, you have no idea how obsessed people are. I'm obsessed. I don't get out working. Like, I don't. People think they're like, oh, this is like, dude, I love this stuff just as much as you do. Like, I'm obsessed. Pull up your chart. How many hours you got? Well, I just don't need to hop. Exactly. Shut the fuck up. Don't even tell me you're obsessed. If you don't go to bed dreaming about this stuff, if you don't wake up learning about problems about this stuff, you don't hop on your chart immediately when you wake up or look at it or check it every day, trying to figure out what level it hit, how did it respond, what can I learn from this level, what entry model worked there, what did it do at what time. You're not obsessed. You're a fake phony. You're a phony piece of shit. I mean, that's just honesty. You're a phony. You're what everybody preaches about. It's like, yeah. He's real. He's real. And then you get laughed at. But then when you get obsessed, people are like, why are you obsessed, dude? You don't need to try that hard. Like, you don't need to work that hard. Because the only reason I'm this obsessed is because I have to make it. This has to work. There is no if. That's not even a factor. If it does. Plan B, nope. This works. This is going to work. This will work. This is working. That's it. That's the brain you work in. That is it. There's so many people I know that, like, I got questioned on my obsessiveness all the time. I never skipped a day, dude. I didn't skip a day for 2 years on this stuff. Because I didn't earn it. Christmas, I didn't stop on Christmas. I went that night in another state, back on FX replay, testing my model, testing what can I learn on Christmas. Well, everyone's sleeping. I want to know I'm working harder than they are. Everyone's eating shit. Oh, it's the week. It's Sunday. It's the weekend. Fuck no. I haven't stopped this stuff in God knows how long. Probably since, I don't know, actually. I've been going steady for every single day. I don't take breaks. The only reason I don't take breaks is because I don't believe in it. So breaks can be useful when you've made it. That's the way I look at it now. When you have everything, then you can take a break. It's make it, then you can balance your life out. There is no balance right now. There is no balance in between your life. That's not a thing. You don't balance your life. That's stupid. You even made it. If you're worrying about balance, get the fuck out of this space, dude. Like, this is harder. The odds are so stacked against you. You actually have better odds of being a business owner and running something of an entrepreneurship than doing this. The odds are stacked higher than you. And how many businesses fail? 70%. 30% really make it. And you're wondering about balance, or you're like, I just don't want to, not today. I don't want to do it today. That's dumb. Why would I do it today? You have to have such a crazy mindset to do this stuff. You have to be insane. This rewards psychotic people. Now, you don't have to be a psychopath to do this stuff. I don't think I'm one. But I know one thing I am. Driven. I have all the odds with me. I can't, when I lose, or when I have a bad week, or when I have a bad, let's say, even when I had a bad year, in the beginning, I had no idea what I was doing. But you know what I had factored out? I've never been like, I just didn't work hard enough. That is not even a factor when I lose. That is not a factor because it doesn't fucking happen. When everyone loses on here, though, they are like, well, what if I worked harder? You know? And I'm questioning, you should. What does it not do for you? What is the non-benefit of not working harder? Yeah, it sucks. Who cares? Does your life suck right now? Probably. Probably broke. To be honest, if you're trading, you're probably broke. Have no job, most of you. Or if you do have a job, you have a job. Still broke, though. Working a 9 to 5 that you hate. Questioning why the fuck you're doing this. And that's... I just don't understand how some people... Because I've gotten asked this. This is why. This has been asked of me. To say something out loud. And this is my response to that is work fucking harder. That's it. Work harder. Learn more. Well, and change your fucking mindset. And honestly, drop everybody you know. Just get them out of your life. They're not doing any good for you. Get them out. If they're doing stupid shit like playing video games all the time, get them out. You don't need to be around those people. You don't want to be around people that just sit around, play video games, act like they're doing stuff, but they're not really doing shit. Get them out. You don't need them. They're poison to you. They're legit poison. Get them the fuck out. That would change you more than actually working hard, to be honest. And if you do play video games, you're a fucking loser because you haven't earned it. If you're on this video, you haven't earned it because you haven't made it. Because if you made it, you wouldn't be on this video. That's the crazy part. It's like, what do you just say? What do you just say to this? Like, why are you able to say this to people? Because I've made it. I've gotten to this point. That's why I'm making this video. I am making this video because I've made it. I've gotten to that pinnacle to where it's like, I don't need to do anything anymore. Granted, I'm going to work even as harder now because it's just as easy to obtain as it easy to lose. I want to be better than I am yesterday. That's my one goal every single day. I want to work harder than I did yesterday. I want to be better than I am yesterday. I want to learn something today. 3 goals every single day. Smash all those 3. You'll start being, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. I think I actually got a payout before anybody on the trading space ever got one. You know why? Because I worked hard. And everyone thinks working hard is, what does that mean? What it means is it doesn't matter what you trade, how you trade. Okay, I know people trade all sorts of stuff, and I'm not coming out here. That's why I haven't spoke about anything I trade. But for example, I would watch 2 4-hour-long videos every day and take notes, study it all day. Granted, you might not have that time. Guess what? Don't sleep. I can't sleep if I don't know how you can sleep anyways if you haven't done anything for it. I can't sleep. My mind races every single day if I don't do at least 3 hours of this stuff every single day. At least 3. If I don't learn something, I can't go to sleep. I deserve sleep. I'll sit on my chart till fucking 4 o'clock in the morning if I need to. And then I'll go to sleep and wake up at 8. That's grinding. That's true. That's working hard. That's everything. But no one does it. No one fucking does it. And I don't understand why they don't fucking do it at all. And I'm going on a rant, and I'm trying to keep this video. I was trying to keep it under 20 minutes, but we kind of went overboard with it. And I'm trying to fire you up. That's the point. If you can even make it this far, I'm trying to fire you up. And I commend you for making it this far, because most of you probably won't. But there is no aha moment. I hate to say it. There's a change in perception. That is exactly what an aha moment is. It's, what if I don't do this? What if I don't revenge trade? What if I don't over leverage? And it sounds super easy. It sounds like I've heard that before a million times. Have you done it? No. Of course you haven't done it. So that's exactly my point. And I'm going to end it there. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. It's an FP, so probably be careful. And yeah.